Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Been a while since we've played that tune, and it's Friday. It's May 24th, and it's Memorial Day weekend. But we got a topic that's not very cheery. Pay your respects to those who've given their service and given their life for this country to keep it free and to protect our freedoms. So don't forget about that. Don't forget about that. And as I keep reminding you guys, I come from a military family. At least generations before me were kind enough to serve our country. Several of them in the Army. Got an Army background here on my side and Susie Q's. So Susie Q's dad, he served in Korea. If you look on our channel on the normal videos, I have a description where we've got some slides. We found some slides of his when he was in Korea in the early 1950s. And we made a little video out of those. I also had an uncle. That was in Korea. He was in the tank brigade, and he came home. He served and came home, and there you go. There you go. So we got a background in the Army in our families, and we're proud of it. And we'll be celebrating. There's a local organization that puts up flags, many, I forget how many flags, probably over a couple hundred flags in a field, and they honor those who have given their lives. So we'll be probably visiting that site this weekend and sharing. Maybe we'll take a video of that. I took a video the last couple of years of that, but maybe we'll take some more video. So anyway, let's talk about America is broke, folks. If you've been watching the news, been watching the financial news, you know that credit card delinquencies are up. 26% of people with credit cards have maxed out their credit cards. It's gotten to that point now. So now the fun begins. Up until now, people have been using credit cards, and some people who are really in desperate ways have been using buy now, pay later, which you can get at a lot of major stores these days. I know Walmart has it. I would imagine Target. Target is even starting to reduce prices on like 5,000 products, trying to get people to come back. Walmart has said that they're seeing people shop at their stores that have never shopped at their stores before. So what we're seeing is people who used to shop at places like Target or Jewel or Albertsons or Kroger's are now stepping down because of price pressures into shopping at Walmart. So Walmart's seeing a spike in new customers shopping in their stores. Things are getting that bad. And as I said before, credit card, a lot of people, 26% of people have maxed out their credit cards. And this is what you're going to see happen now. It's more than people just maxing out their credit cards, because what's happening next, we'll put our glasses into the future on here. Let's try that. Put those on. It's been a while since we used these. So I'm going to look into the future. These are my credit card glasses of the future today. What's going to happen is those people who have maxed out their credit cards, and even if they haven't maxed out their credit cards, people who just have huge balances on their credit cards are going to get to the point here really quickly where they can't make their minimum payments and can't make payments at all potentially. Then what you're going to see is people's credit ratings are going to start to be destroyed. Okay? And some will say, oh, what's the big deal there? Well, the big deal then is once your credit is destroyed, it literally takes years to repair, folks. So the people who have worked themselves into bad positions from a money perspective, right? The money perspective, the people who don't have any of this and have been using their credit cards and buying stuff that they really don't need, maybe, are in the process of destroying their credit. So then when they get to the point where they want to buy a house or a car, they're screwed. They are screwed at that point. Yeah, they are screwed. Because it's going to cost a lot of that extra to buy that house, to buy that car, because interest rates on them are going to be shot through the roof. So there's long-term impacts to using those credit cards, folks. Do I have one around here anywhere? I don't believe I have any credit cards here. Where did I put them? All right, so anyway, that's what you're going to see. That is what you're going to see. You're going to see credit cards just destroy people. Let me take these off. Shout out to Anton Daniels. Those, if you guys, any of you guys watch Anton's show, you know that he's got goofy glasses. Although his are real, mine are fake glasses. But anyway, the economy is going to destroy people next, folks. You're going to see people's credit get turned off. You're going to see, well, we're already seeing car sales are plummeting because people don't have money to buy things like cars and expensive items. And let me say, sometimes it's not these people's fault. We met a gentleman last week. We were out at a local pub. Yeah, me at a pub. Go figure. We were at a local pub and we met a gentleman who was just retired. He, we had a common friend among us as we started talking to him. He was 67, newly retired, and was looking forward to the journey. But he also said that we talked about he had a daughter. I'm not sure if his daughter was living at home or out on her own, but his daughter was 24 years old, and he said he was in the process of teaching her the difference between wants and needs. Let me say that again. This guy had a 24-year-old daughter that he said he was in the process of teaching her the difference between needs and wants. Because I think he was in the process of potentially getting his daughter out of the house, maybe. Or maybe she was out of the house and was having some financial problems. I don't know which one it was. But anyway, we got a 24-year-old who at this point hasn't been self-sufficient enough financially to learn how to budget and manage her money. And this gentleman who, was going through a new stage in his life, decided, well, now is the time to teach her how to be more financially responsible. So what I'm showing here is there's just a whole lot of people out there who have never been taught the right way to look at money, to respect money, and to manage their money. Okay? And I realize our educational institutions really don't teach students much about personal finance, money management, stock market, all those good things that you should have. Those are those are, in my book, if I was to give any advice, although we don't give financial advice here, but if we were to give any advice at all, I would tell you, sign up for those classes, even if you had to take them during the summer, because those are the classes that are going to pay back in spades in the future, right? Learning about the stock market, that can be a big winner for anyone going forward. That's going to set you apart from many, many people. It's hard enough to get people to save money in their 401k or their IRA or whatever, but there's even a smaller portion of people who know how to invest that money properly, reduce the risk by using diversification and utilizing some common sense and stepping through the process on what they need to do, and instead of just putting it all in one fund or this or that, trying to manage it properly. And those are the people that are going to win in the future, right? Because they know how to manage their money, and they know how to make it grow. As we've said, any financial channel that you watch these days, they're going to bring up the statistics, which I hate to always bring this one up, but this speaks volumes that almost 70%, 70, folks, 70% of people are living paycheck to paycheck. That means that they're not saving any money. They're barely getting by. And when that next paycheck rolls around, they're at the end of their rope, or they're broke. There's a new term that's been going around too that I've used called paycheck to Monday. Those are the people who used to be paycheck to paycheck, but now once they get their paycheck, they're broke in a couple of days. So those are the people that are really hurting. So they're beyond broke, right? We've got Americans that are broke, and then we got Americans who are beyond broke. We've got a whole new classification of being broke that I'm just introduce you guys to. Beyond broke. So the key to success in America, the key to reaching your dream is tightly entwined, whether or not you realize it or not, is tightly entwined with staying out of being broke in any way, shape, or form. And as I just said, 70% of our people in this country are broke in some way, shape, or form. And that's just the reality of the whole thing. So I hope you're not broke. I hope you're out of debt. As our economy, watch some of our videos about the collapsing economy. It's not happening all at once, folks. And people keep saying, when is the economy going to collapse? When is the economy going to collapse? It's not going to collapse all at once. It's actually been happening since 2008 as our government continually kicks the can down the road. At this point, that can has been squashed and run over so many times, it's starting to fall apart. So I've been doing a video series where I show you guys where our economy is falling apart, where it's collapsing, and how you can see the red flags as they start to pop up and be waved in the wind. And the fact that there's 70% of the people who are working and living paycheck to paycheck is one of those red flags that's been there for a while and just keeps getting worse and worse. So the fact is, America is broke, folks, and you need to take evasive action if you are part of that group and get yourself out of it. Being broke is easy. getting out of being broke is the hard part. And it all leads to needs and identifying needs and wants, and starting to reduce your expenditures and getting out of debt in an orderly fashion, which I'm not gonna go over that, but comment down below if you want me to do a video about how to get out of debt. So that's an art. That's an art, and there's good things to do and ways you can get yourself out of debt much quicker than other people. So I can share those two with you some other time, but just wanted to do a short video on the brokenness of America today, and say have a great weekend, and you know, give a shout out, give some respect to the service people who gave it all, right? That's what Memorial Day is about. It's about paying homage to those that gave it all for the country and for you and me, and who have allowed us to have our freedom as we speak here today. Okay, so I'm going to end there today. This is Migrant Mayhem, Land Cruiser Midwest. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out our shorts. Just released another short. We're in search of spotted cow. There seems to be a shortage in Wisconsin of spotted cow. It's not good. We went to another place yesterday and no spotted cow. So check out those videos. DJ Wonder Chrissy over and out, and see ya.